Alright y'all, we're in Georgia, and today's video we'll be hunting a piece of public land up here that we drawed for. It was me, my brother, and my grandpa. We went out this morning, the first morning, kind of like in the previous public land video. The first morning, kind of first day, was just a scouting, looking around area, and that's kind of how this morning played out. I was sitting on a logging road, so I could see pretty good ways up down the road. I seen 2 does and 1 or 2 bucks. I don't know if it's the same buck or not. We'll just say 2 different bucks. Couldn't really tell. Seen 2 different bucks, not big enough to shoot on that piece of property. It's 4 on one side or better, so I wasn't confident enough. But yeah, we're fixing to hit the road, get back in the woods. So I'll pick y'all up when we get in the stand. Well, we just got climbed up in the stand, got my camera arm on, got everything situated. Sitting over this kind of a clear cut. It looks like an old clear cut that is not much brew on it, but it's kind of open field. A bunch of small pines everywhere, and a few taller pine trees. There's a few pine trees right here in front of me that kind of block some of my vision, but I can see all this out here and to my right and a little bit to my left and straight in front of me. I can see all of that. Our buddy actually killed one this morning. He was just that way, just a little bit, like on the other edge of the wood, this wood line on my right. He was just that way. I was back that way behind me, and my brother's actually walking back that way to this open field looking area. He found a pine tree there, so he's gonna probably set up somewhere around there, and then I'm sitting in this field. I actually just went to the processor before we came here. Y'all go check him out. I think one of the guys who, I think he owns it, processor called Circle N Processor, and his name is Mr. Sean. He actually has his own feeders called Lifetime feeders. I'll put his link to try to find the website and maybe his Facebook or his social media accounts and everything. Y'all go check his thing out. Look at his feeders. He's got a bunch of feeders. He's got big ones, he's got small ones, and they're bear proof, they're squirrel proof, raccoon proof, all that. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out. If we don't see nothing tonight, no problem. We still got a few days to hunt. That was pretty fast. I was literally just trying to film what I'm looking at and everything. And we just had that spike walking. I mean, like right behind me, as you can see. He looked up at me when he was right behind the tree, but he just kept on going. He went back that way. He might cut around back around to the side of the last night. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but we actually had a few does come in right before dark. I was gonna shoot one of them, but I just never got a shot on her, and I didn't really get a good footage of her. But other than that spike and those does, that's all we saw. But we're back here now, so and it's kind of must have rained last night, and it's still kind of drizzling, but it's not that bad. It's just the tree above me. The tree above me still holds water, so it's all dropping down on me and my camera and everything. So I probably won't film too much, and we also forgot to charge the camera last night, so we still got 75 minutes, which is over an hour. So hopefully we can get it done this morning. Alright, y'all, well, we're back at camp now. We actually got rained out this morning. We were sitting there, and about 8:15, 8:20, it just started to come down on us. So we got down, decided to call it a morning, came back to camp. We didn't see nothing, but we're going to go back there this evening, and hopefully after all this rain this morning to get them up on their feet and everything. But yeah, we didn't see nothing. We got rained out this morning, so pretty sure we're fixing to go put some corn out at our property, not the public land, but our actual property. So we're fixing to head that way. So I guess I'll pick y'all up when we're putting some corn out. Alright, y'all, well, I think my camera's working fine and everything. I think it just got too wet this morning and just acting weird and all. But I think we got it going now. Up in the same spot. The rain pretty much just stopped raining, because when we first got in here, like I was saying, it was still raining a little bit, but pretty much stopped now. It's about 4:30. So we got a little bit left until dark. I think we're all set up now. Hopefully this rain stopping will make these deer get up and get on their feet. So we're both sitting in the same spots, me and my brother. But it's a really good property here. It's got a really good succession rate. It's kind of like a 47 or so success percent, 47 or so percent success rate. Gosh, 47. Yeah, we're gonna see what we see. We're gonna try to stay here till dark, unless we get rained out, which hopefully we don't. But Maybe these deer will be on their feet. So if anything happens, I'll pick y'all up. Let's go get him. If y'all can remember, this is where we sat the first morning on this logging trail. I'm trying to be quiet because I know there's deer all around us right now, so I gotta be quiet. But my brother actually came back this morning and said he seen two shoot across the road and decided to get up and move. And today's game plan, we're actually going down here to this spot that he found. We're gonna have to sit on the ground, but I think that'll be okay because it's our bed. Catch y'all there. Just had one run across the road. Well, we just got sat down on the ground. We had that one doe run out in front of the road. Across. As I was saying, we just got sat down. We had that doe run across the road up when we were coming this way. And then when we came in here, there was 3 does that came same way that buck just did. He was a good buck. He looked like a good 6-point, but he only had one side of his rack. I don't know if y'all could see that. But even if he had both sides, I couldn't shoot him because he's only a 6-point. They gotta have 4 on one side. But I have a feeling this is about to be a really good hunt. I didn't even get time to finish the intro. We've seen 5 deer this evening. We decided to move from where we've been sitting because there just wasn't much action. And this is the last sit that we can hunt. Saturday evening. Looking pretty good. He didn't even know I was here, nothing. Them does knew that me and my brother were here. And they took off, they kind of trotted off. But he didn't know. I think he was on their trail and didn't realize that they turned around. But I'm real open in this little, I don't know, little bottom kind of area. But it's really good back in here, so we're gonna see what we can see. We got the old 308 gonna get her done. Well, it's been a little while since that buck came through. It's about 5:20 right now. We ain't seen nothing else, but we still got plenty of time. If an old doe slips through here, I won't be bashful to shoot her. This morning, me and my brother let those does kind of walk, because it was so early we had just got into our spot, to my spot. But they ended up taking off anyways. I think they seen us or heard us or something. But we still got a pretty good amount of time before it gets too dark, so we're gonna see what we can see. Well, we just got word that my grandpa shot a doe, so that's pretty good. At least somebody got something down. Try to get as much footage of that as we can. Me and my brother are on this public land, and he's on our lease that we hunt on. So I'll try to film if we got a tracker, then I'll film all of that, and if not, then I'll film us putting her in the bed. But we still got probably about 30 minutes left to light here, so we got plenty of time. And it'd be pretty sick if we could double up again. So I had to reposition because where I was sitting, I looked down and there was just ants everywhere. And I did see a few of them on me, but I don't think I've gotten bit yet. But yeah, we had to scoot over. There was ants all over the place. So I can't stop coughing still. But we'll see what we can see. Alright y'all, it's the last morning. Fixing to leave camp now, head to the woods. Probably to sit in a box stand. I don't really feel like going sitting in a leaner or nothing. We're hunting on our property, because that public land hunt, last night was the last night you could hunt it. So we're going to sit on our property and see what we can see. Some people have been seeing some deer. My grandpa shot that doe. I wasn't able to get it on video of us picking it up or nothing because he just had some of the other guys that are in our hunting camp pick him up and bring the doe to the processor, because we were on a whole different piece of property than he was. So we weren't able to go get any footage of that, but we still seen that buck last night and them few does that ran off. I think I only got the one on video, but the other two, I think there's 3 of them, the other 2 ran off, and then that one stayed there and kind of looked around, and then it eventually ran off too.
But my brother seen a doe last night. He could have shot it, but we were so far back in them woods, and dragging a doe all the way out of there, I mean, it's still meat, but all that dragging for just a doe, I mean, it wouldn't have been the nicest. But if I see a doe this morning, I'll probably shoot it, as long as it's a good doe and everything. But we're gonna see what we can see. Alright, y'all, we're in the stand now. Like I was saying earlier, we're in a box stand, and we're on top of a hill, and we can kind of look down into this bottom, and back behind me it goes down again. And there's a road that goes down there, and there's a pump house down there. And when I was walking up it, there was fresh tracks on it, because it holds a lot of water right there, and there's fresh tracks through all that, and there's always fresh tracks there. I don't know if y'all remember, but that pond that me and my brother fished at in the video that we were when we were setting up stands and getting everything ready for deer season, and we fished. That big pond is right behind me. There was a buck killed out of this stand. This buck right here was killed out of this stand. I think about a week ago or a few weeks ago or so. So we're gonna see what we can see. Alright, y'all, well, it's about 9:30 now, so we're gonna start heading down and get back to the truck and get back to the camp so we can get everything loaded up and head on back to the road. We didn't ever see anything else, just that one that ran across the road. But I think one of our other buddies shot one, because I heard a shot and it sounded like it was right there over the ridge. I haven't heard anything from him or nothing, but I guess we'll find out, because we're gonna walk back that way. So if they got something, then I'll try to film a little bit of it, but if not, then I'll get y'all back at camp. Alright, y'all, we're back at camp now. We didn't see nothing this morning, and it's our last morning up here in Georgia. We're gonna head back down to North Florida, and then they're going home to South Florida, but I'm going home to North Florida. But hopefully we can get something done here soon, put a video out for something, get something put up for y'all. Got a few videos in progress right now, so we're working on it, but y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. This year we got a bunch of videos coming up for y'all and everything. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video if you did, and leave down in the comments anything y'all any kind of content y'all want to see. I'll try to do my best to come up with something and put it out there for y'all. But sorry we couldn't get nothing for y'all. We got a little bit of footage of those does and then that small buck and then the spike, but other than that we didn't really see nothing else. But hope y'all enjoyed. We're gonna hit the road here in a few. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.